Hi guys, welcome to my new vlog. Sorry I've not been updating for a while because I was shifting my house and it's been a long time that I've not seen YouTube. I'm only uploading shorts, so this is after a lot of time that I'm uploading a video on YouTube. So guys, today is my first aviation video. It's gonna be an explanation of MH370. The plane MH370 disappeared on March 8, 2014 at 1:27 p.m. The plane was heading from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. The flight was like 6 hours long. The plane took off at midnight and it started going on its course until it disappeared from commercial radars, just like bam, like in snaps. Until one thing happened. It was still on the military radars. The military radars caught the plane coming back to Malaysian airspace, and then it disappeared from military radars. But luckily, the satellite caught the plane and it crossed Malaysian airspace and turned back and went forward and then keep going forward until at 8 a.m. in the morning, the plane disappeared from satellites. Even. So this is a very big coincidence. Oh, sorry. It's okay. I wobbled the tape. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we were talking about MH370. Okay. So the plane was flying to Beijing, but instead it went into the Indian Ocean. And everybody thinks that everybody has lost their lives on the plane. There have been a lot of theories of the plane ending in the Indian Ocean, and there have been a lot of theories that actually somebody hijacked the plane, the pilot suicided, or maybe like there was some mechanical failure or asteroid or one mysterious thing which I think is not real. Aliens. How could aliens be real? But if they are real, still we don't know that what happened to the plane. Because it's like very weird for a plane to just disappear like bam in midair. And this is having a lot of problem. And guys, I'm also wearing a mic so you would not hear this fall. So you would not hear those terrible like sound of a plane falling. Okay guys, so the plane was heading to Beijing International Airport. The plane's time was of landing at 6 a.m. and the plane would run out of fuel at 8 a.m. So my theory is that the plane got hijacked by Zahari or anybody. The captain's name was Zahari Ahmed Shah. So it got hijacked by anybody or the captain, and then the left engine flamed out. The plane was in a spiral dive until the other engine flamed out, and the plane nosedived and crashed into the Indian Ocean or the 7th arc, because they have found a lot of debris near Australia, and they even found a flaperon of the 777. The plane was a 777-200ER with 227 passengers and 12 crew on board. Total passengers with crew were actually 239 on that plane, and there have been no response of anybody or anything from that flight? We still don't know. We need answers. I will post a picture on YouTube of my script I wrote from my laptop that the plane Zahari, somebody hijacked the plane, or maybe it could be Zahari, until it ran out of fuel and crashed in the Indian Ocean probably. The plane did disappear at 8 a.m., the exact time the fuel would run out. So that means that the exact time the fuel ran out and the engine stopped. That means the transponder even stopped, that means. So that's why it disappeared from radar. Or maybe the transponder had stopped, of course, because the plane ran out of fuel. But why did it go to the Indian Ocean? But Beijing was this side. But the plane turned back to Malaysian airspace like that, and then it went to the Indian, and then it turned there until it lost contact with every airport. But if we can do one thing, if we search together that the plane, every Air Force and Navy base search in their oceans, and maybe we could find the plane. Maybe it's in the 7th arc, maybe it's in the Northern Indian Ocean, or maybe it's in the Southern Indian Ocean. We need answers. It is very, very strange for a plane to disappear. There's another thing that they found. There's another case in this. Air France 447. The plane was heading from Brazil to Paris until it stalled. It did a high altitude stall, and then it fell into the Atlantic Ocean. They found the plane after 2 years because they drained the Atlantic Ocean 800 feet down. Then they found debris of the plane underwater. When we heard the black box, we heard that the crew was trying to pull the plane up very hardly, but it was stalling too much. And there's another explanation. Flight 19. The plane basically the flock of planes just disappeared off the Bermuda Triangle. The last contact was of the chief. He said that everything is green, no blue water. And I don't know what they said. That was the last contact of the plane. Then it was gone in midair. And it was like terrorizing. Like a whole flock of 9 planes just disappear in midair. What happened? We don't know about 2 of these, Flight 19 and MH370. But still, MH370 is a more big case because obviously that plane, Flight 19, was crossing over the Bermuda Triangle. It just disappear, but the MH370 was not passing over the Bermuda Triangle. There have been a lot of fake pictures of a TriStar plane which they called MH370. But But actually we found out that that photo was fake. It was just a L101 TriStar under the ocean. It's the normalist photo. There was no airline on it, on the plane. Nothing absolutely on that plane. We don't know still that what happened. Maybe it had a mid-air collision with some plane and they didn't notice, and the other plane just had some turbulence and they didn't notice that they collided with another plane. Maybe MH370 transporter went off because I was watching a Netflix documentary, and a girl said that they went to America in a military base, and they were telling that the AWACS, basically it's a Boeing plane, AWACS, and they have a big weapon in the plane, and they have a big radar on the top, so they're very powerful. So maybe those planes shot down MH370, or maybe the Soviet Union did it, because the Soviet Union is having a lot of cases, because after 4 months, MH17 shot down by the Soviet Union as an Air Force plane. How could they even mistake this? It's super hard to mistake things like this. And it's super hard to figure out that if planes have gone missing, how could you find them? And this case was, I think, either it was the hijacking and then it ran out of fuel just after the hijacking, or maybe Zahari did suicide. We don't know. This is the second time I'm saying we need answers. Because if we find a lot of answers, we could have a lot of things. Because there was a university in Australia. They put some water microphones near the 7th arc to hear what. And they heard like a super strange sound of like a thing hitting the water really fast. Could that be the last moment of the MH370? We don't know. In every video title that is a documentary about MH370, it's written like MH370 found after 4 minutes, MH370 found in underwater. Until when we look at the video, it's just a normal documentary. Do not believe in anybody if they write MH370 is found until National Geographic does it, or the Simpson.com does it. Basically, all of it is a lie. Everything is a lie. Everything in those channels like MH370 found 4 minutes ago, they just take fake things from the internet. We do not do this. Okay. The plane, this could even happen, that the plane, if it had a mid-air collision, and we even think that the AWACS shot down the plane because of the cargo. There could be something weird in the cargo, like drugs or bombs in that cargo. So the AWACS must have shot it down. There's like 50% chance there was a hijacked and ran out of fuel, and there was a 50% chance that the AWACS shot it down because of the cargo. Because the cargo was mysterious. We think that the cargo was mysterious. So it maybe could be mysterious. And we could find out easily if all of our air forces and navies, like Asia, Africa, like every country in Asia, Africa, North America and South America, Antarctica and Europe and Australian, all of the countries in these continents, if their air forces and navy can look in their oceans, they could find the plane. But they are not planning because like they are enemies and everything, blah blah blah. If they team up, you could find a plane. Seriously, I'm saying. Okay, so guys, this is the last thing I'm gonna say in this video, that the plane disappeared in the 7th arc or in the Indian Ocean, the northern one probably. So guys, this is it for this video. So I'll see you in the next one. And okay, bye. And guys, remember to like, subscribe, and comment on this channel, and also share it to people so they can watch it. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.